A young waitress rushed into a crowded downtown restaurant. She tied her apron, stood in front of her customers, and did what she usually does whenever she takes over another shift. She glanced around to check if there's any table that's left out. Then she noticed one table no one was going to. An elderly blind woman sat alone, her hands folded neatly, her face calm but uncertain. Her untouched water glass told the whole story. She had been there for a long time. Without hesitation, the waitress grabbed a menu and walked straight to her. "Hi, welcome," she said gently. "I'm sorry no one came sooner. What would you like today?" The blind woman smiled faintly, relief washing over her face. "Corned beef sandwich with hot mustard, please." The waitress nodded and returned quickly. When she brought the food, she didn't just place it down. She carefully guided the woman's hands to the plate, the utensils, the drink. "Everything is right in front of you," she said softly. The blind woman paused. "Thank you." I was starting to think I'd been forgotten. Nearby, a well-dressed man sat watching silently. He noticed everything. When the woman finished eating, she asked quietly, "How much do I owe you?" The waitress shook her head. "You don't owe me anything. Lunch is on me." The blind woman's voice tightened. "No, please. You treated me with respect and kindness, and that's more than enough for me. Let me pay." After a moment, the waitress sighed. "All right, $7. The woman carefully counted her money. "Please take exactly 7. The man across the room leaned forward. He expected what usually happened. Instead, the waitress smiled. "You gave me 10. Here's your change." She placed the money into the woman's hand but slipped an extra $20 between her fingers. A few minutes later, she handed the waitress her phone. "Could you help me call my driver?" When the cab arrived, the waitress didn't rush back inside. She gently held the woman's arm, guided her into the car, and then closed the door safely. The man who sat across the woman's table was also served by the same waitress and had observed everything. He stood up to go. When the waitress returned to clean the tables, his seat was empty. Under his plate sat a crisp $1,000 bill and a folded note. Her hands trembled as she read it. "My meal was $20. The rest is for reminding me that kindness still exists. I came in today believing people only do good when someone is watching." "You proved me wrong." The waitress looked around stunned. Her eyes was filled with tears as she realized that kindness never goes unnoticed, even when you think no one is watching.